What's up guys, my name is Devin and welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. In today's video, we're gonna be unboxing and reviewing the brand new Under Armour F9 Nitro receiver gloves. All right guys, so here are the gloves. These are the Under Armour F9, and I do wanna say right away before you guys get carried away, is that the packaging does say F8, but that's because these were kind of an early production before they got their packaging all set. But the gloves themselves are the new Under Armour F9. So without further ado, we have three colors. We have yellow, we have green, and then we have a special Justin Jefferson F9 Nitro novelty pair. So we'll check these out as well. These are basically a PE for Jay Jettis himself. So really cool to get our hands on these, but let's get into these. We're gonna start it off with the green pair. Green is a great color. Just don't pay any mind to the packaging. I'm honestly not even gonna go through it because it's inaccurate essentially. But let's take a look at the gloves. Wow, this green is sharp. Let me get it out of the packaging really quick for you guys, and we'll take a closer look. Also, again, these are just a sample pair, so keep that in mind as you guys watch the video, but here they are. So these are the brand new Under Armour F9 Nitro. You guys can see the branding there. Let's talk about the back of the hand. So as you guys can see, this is a super thin material back of hand with tons of these crazy overlays throughout the entire glove. Pinky overlays, this finger overlays, this finger overlays. A lot of overlays, not really much else going on with these gloves, to be honest with you. Super bare bones pair of football gloves. These F-Series gloves are always pretty lightweight, and I think that's gonna remain true with the new F9. These gloves, I believe, still have the Under Armour glue grip, so that's something we've seen on pretty much all their skill gloves lately. And you do have the kind of like Under Armour logo when you put your hands together, which is always pretty cool. And then let's stick to the back of hand. So back of hand material, it looks to be like their heat gear material. It's super thin, super flexible, nice compressive material. And then these overlays are gonna give it strength kind of where you need it. So in the finger, so it doesn't roll around when you're catching the football, kind of here, and then in the thumb. The thumb's a huge point, kind of helps keep the glove kind of planted on your hand. Let me keep looking here. Looks like we have a nice neoprene cuff. Pretty much all gloves these days have a neoprene cuff. And here is the strap, super skinny, little Under Armour logo there, some stripes. Nothing really crazy, honestly, about this glove. Thin, lightweight. Let's see, any jock tag? No jock tag or anything. A little size sticker, I believe, unless this is sewed on. It might be sewed on, actually. Oh, there's a jock tag here. I'm blind. So you can put your name and number there if you want. But yeah, big silver Under Armour logo. F9 Nitro branding there. And then this is a pretty cool colorway. It's kind of a couple different shades of green. Got what, 3 different shades: dark green, darker green, lighter green, and then some silver as well. So these are large, so it's gonna be a little tough to review them. Like I said, Under Armour got these out to us as quick as they could in sample pairs. So the review is gonna be, the best I can based on it's a size a little bit too big, but just keep that in mind. They still fit pretty tight. As you guys can see, here it is on. You do get a little bit of bunching, but again, that's just because this is a size up from my usual size. But not too bad, honestly. I definitely could get away with it if I needed to. But again, here is the glove on hand. This glue grip is so sticky. I know it's hard to tell. Let me get the other one on so I can kind of do the old... You guys can hear the stick. These things are super sticky. They are super light, kind of like I mentioned before. It's just a thin piece of material and then some super sticky palm. There's nothing really crazy about these gloves. Let me get the yellow pair out. But these are what Justin Jefferson's rocking with this year. So here is the yellow pair. Pretty much the same, obviously, the same glove, but the yellow is super bright. Under Armour, like these colorways are actually kind of heat. You got 3 different shades of a color. It looks pretty good. In the full review, I'll talk about what other colorways you guys can get. Usually Under Armour does a pretty good job kind of getting a bunch of awesome colorways and then some cool novelty colorways as well. Speaking of, kind of want to try and check these out. So these are a Justin Jefferson novelty PE. So these are going to be a little bit special. I don't know if these are going to hit the market or if Under Armour just hooked us up, but this pair is very nice. So nice little black and gold action here. Wow, these are sweet. Yeah, these are nice. Little F9 Nitro, Under Armour logo, the black on black strap, Under Armour in there, and then the palms. Look at this awesome little pattern they've got going on. Truly a novelty pair of football gloves. Let me try these on. I think I'm pretty sure these are Justin Jefferson's PEs. I don't know if he'd wear a large though. I feel like he might have bigger hands, being an NFL wide receiver, but you never know. There's NFL wide receivers who wear mediums, believe it or not. Yeah, dude, these things look sweet. I don't know about you guys, but these things look really good. I don't know if it's the back of hand design. You've got these nice stripes. You've got these kind of little cutouts in the overlays. It's just like, I don't know, it gives me like a robotic feel almost. I don't know, I really like how they look. I just wish there was more substance to them. They're super light, not really much going on. I don't know, let's get into the full review and I'll let you guys know exactly how I feel about the Under Armour F9 Nitros.
Today's video is sponsored by Shock Visors. Now, if you watch our videos, you know Shock has been a longtime supporter of this channel. In fact, they gave me my first ever visor insert way back in 2014. And just like us, it's safe to say that Shock Visors has come a long way in those 10 years. Their 0G Plus is the best visor on the market and fits almost every single helmet with one visor. While other companies would make you get a different visor for your Shutt F7 versus your Riddell Speedflex, this Shock visor fits a Shutt F7, a Riddell Speedflex, this Zenith X2E, Visus O2, and the Riddell Speed. Now, aside from it fitting every helmet, it comes in 21 different colors. And they're super affordable, which means you can pick up a clear for games and then a random crazy color for practice. Now, if you want to learn more about Shock visors, you can visit the link in the description down below or watch any of our videos we've made. And in that link down below, we also have a 15% off coupon code that you can use anytime. All right, back to the video.
All right, so now we're going to get into the review portion of this video. We're going to look at the comfort, the fit, the grip, the protection, the style, and the price of these football gloves. The first thing we're gonna talk about is the fit. Like most Under Armour gloves, these have a tight compressive fit. UA has been one of the best in the game when it comes to compressive wear of all kinds, and these gloves are no different. They have their Turf Gear back of hand, which is a super thin and breathable mesh. Does a really good job extracting heat. When wearing these gloves, they fit really good all the way around, and I have no issues kind of bending my fingers. There's no weird materials bunching, and nothing kind of preventing me from having full flexibility in all of my fingers. Also, these gloves have these silicone overlays kind of all over the back of hand that do a decent job kind of keeping the glove in place. It definitely could be a little bit better, but overall not too bad. Overall, these are super simple. There's not really much else to say. It's just another tight-fitting pair of football gloves from Under Armour. The next thing we're gonna talk about is comfort. Now, right away, these things are very comfortable. The second you slip them on, you feel kind of that nice Turf Gear material on the inside. It's super soft to the touch and just feels really nice around your hand. It's super soft and breathable, so your hands stay pretty cool when you're wearing them. Say you're wearing this on a nice hot summer day. It's gonna be hot, it's gonna be sweaty, but these gloves do a pretty good job kind of keeping that heat away and keeping your hands dry. The neoprene wrist cuff at the bottom is always really nice. It's a nice soft material that feels really good. When you kind of strap it up, get that nice foam piece on your wrist. There's honestly not really much else to note. They're a pretty bare bones pair of football gloves. There's not really much going on with the overall construction, but they're pretty comfortable and they fit pretty good. The next thing we're gonna talk about is the grip. Now, the grip on these is decent. Let me explain. Just like the Under Armour F8s, the previous model of these, they have Under Armour's glue grip. Now, glue grip is advertised as a grip that starts sticky and stays sticky, but that's not really the case. Unfortunately, after a few catches, you kind of start to feel the grip fade. If you get any dust or debris or anything on these, you start to lose that sticky grip. Glue grip, for whatever reason, has just never been really the most durable grip. You get stuff on it, you lose the grip pretty quick. You gotta keep them clean. If you keep them clean and dry, they're super sticky and they're gonna help you catch so many footballs. But unfortunately, playing football, it's tough to keep stuff clean. But when they get dirty, the grip starts to fade. So overall, the grip on these is great, but like I mentioned, dust, dirt, wet, whatever, it's gonna really screw it up for you. Next thing we're gonna talk about is protection. Now, this category is usually catered towards the big skill and lineman gloves. So as you guys can probably assume, these are a skill football glove, which means they have no protection whatsoever. Just a super thin back of hand is the only thing protecting you from somebody's helmet. The next thing we're gonna talk about is the style and the overall look of the glove. The look on these is honestly really nothing crazy. They have like these cool lines kind of all over the back of hand and a couple of cool details like the silver UA logo, the silver F9 Nitro branding, and then some other small details on the pinky. Also, they do make the Under Armour logo when you kind of put your hands together, but let's be honest, that was cool like 10 years ago, so catch up, Under Armour. And as far as colorways, they have 7 currently on their website. They have the green pair from the unboxing, the yellow pair from the unboxing, and then they have a navy, a red, a white, and a black. Overall, these gloves are super simple and honestly kind of underwhelming in the looks department. Next up, we're gonna talk about what position these gloves are for. These are a skill football glove through and through. They're super thin, they're super lightweight, they're made for the speed guys that handle the football all the time. Basically, that means these gloves are best for running backs, wide receivers, and defensive backs. Next thing we're gonna talk about is the price. These gloves retail for 45 bucks, which is a little bit on the cheaper side for receiver gloves right now. It seems most of them are up around the 50 mark, so these are a little bit less. For 45 bucks, it's not a bad deal, but I think you could get a little bit more bang for your buck and something that doesn't lose the grip so quickly for about the same price. Overall, honestly, these were just really similar to last year's Under Armour F8s. I wasn't really super impressed with any specific aspect of these. They're just kind of a super simple, sticky pair of football gloves, nothing too crazy. They have a super compressive fit, they breathe really well, and they have some really good drip when dry and clean. That's about it. There you guys go. There is the full unboxing review on the Under Armour F9 Nitro receiver gloves. Not too bad. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, like the video, comment what you guys want to see next, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. My name is Devin, also known as FBE, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Footballrs.